up?
What's up, man?
Coming to do a little grocery shopping.
A little grocery shopping for some dinner.
Yeah, let's get some stuff. I gotta cook some stuff up. I can't be like not having nothing to eat, you know?
We're here with Big Country. We're getting some ingredients for what now?
I think I'm gonna cook me up a pot of goulash. I got me a new Dutch oven, and Mama hasn't seen it yet. She gets mad when I buy that kind of stuff, but man, I just think you gotta have it. I mean, that's just the way it is.
She ain't mad when she's eating it though, is she?
Nah, she'll never give me no credit though. But I think I get some of these. Keith Big have to cut it up myself. I think we'll cook us up a pot of goulash, and that way when I get done working today, I got a few things I got to do at the shop. Everybody's out, but I got a few things I got to do at the shop, and then I think I'll go in the house there about 4 o'clock, throw down a pot of goulash. I don't put a whole lot in it. Of course, I've only cooked it a couple times, but just brown some meat up, put some noodles in the shit, get some veggies and shove in it, put a little seasoning in it, and let it rip. I don't ever really remember what I put in it when I do it, but I just throw a bunch of shit in it and taste it as I go, and if it tastes good, I run with it. Gotta have cran grape. I don't know who don't drink that. I do though. It's really good with regular cran. I don't really like it too much. It's got a lot of tart to it, but I ain't never drank that apple cran, but it's really good with like some Crown liquor. You can make a mixed drink with that cran grape and Crown. Ooh. Especially if you do like Crown apple and cran grape, it's good. It's a really good drink.
We don't have no Winn-Dixie's up where I'm from.
No? Well, this Publix is really our higher end food chain stores. It's just across town, so I go to Winn-Dixie, man.
We don't got no Publix either. We have a food line. Y'all have any food lines down here?
Yeah, they used to be down here, but they moved their ass up out of here. Down here with all these old poor ass rednecks. Rednecks ain't got no money, you know, so they had to move up out of here. Let's roll on with this. Hey man, it's bad. Now don't tell nobody, but I kind of know all the aisles in here, so that's probably not a good thing, but I do. I like to eat my own dinners, man. I really don't like to go out and eat that much, man. I mean, I don't mind it, but I just don't think the meals are that great. I mean, you go and I'd rather go spend $100 and feed whatever we feed around the house, 5, 6, 7 people. I'll spend $100, but the meal's just better. It's cooked better. I go out, if I go spend $100 at a restaurant and it tastes like shit, I'm pissed off. So plus you gotta sit there and wait, all that, man. I don't feel like going through all that. Yeah, I see you guys. What, y'all going to the gym now?
Yep.
I see Slinky in there.
Yeah.
Slinky hitting the old gym too, huh?
That'd be good for him.
What y'all better put his ass on the fucking treadmill. He don't need to be on no weights.
He did a mile.
Did he?
Today on the treadmill. He walked a mile.
God damn, old Slink getting after it.
Then did 2 miles on the bike.
Hell yeah. Proud of him, man. We don't want the unsalted. We want the stuff that ain't no good for you. You know, with all the bad shit. Actually, goulash isn't that bad for you, man. It's got a lot of good vegetables in it.
So vegetables, broth, meat.
Yeah, just a little bit of seasoning, man. You can put some Italian seasoning. I mean, you can put whatever you want in it, man. Everybody says how you're supposed to make them, but I don't listen to all that. I'll put some fire roasted tomatoes in it. Get a can of tomato paste. That's a must. That puts all the flavors in there. And then the best thing you can do is I make mine a little differently, man. I will go ahead and I'll brown the meat up. I'll get all my sauces made, and I let it cook in that pot for about an hour, even an hour and a half. I'm never in a hurry when I cook. And when you do that, it seasons it. You get some tomato sauce. 2 cans of that. And then I'll put a little, some people put soy sauce in it, but I don't put soy sauce. It get too salty. Put a little Worcestershire sauce in there, some beef broth. Other than that, throw it in a pot and let it go. I will probably throw a package of cheese in it, but make it a little cheesy. I like that. I don't know.
What kind of cheese?
Mozzarella cheese is fine. Any kind of cheese. You can put cheddar cheese in if you want. I'm not a big cheddar cheese fan. The cheddar cheese is kind of a hard cheese, but it still goes good in that. But I'll probably just throw like the 4 Mexican cheese in it. They have 4 different cheeses. Put like 1 pack of it, not nothing crazy.
What meats you gonna put in it?
Just hamburger meat. Put like an 80-20 hamburger. Nothing major. Yeah, see, like a pack of 80-20 lean. Good. Gotta have a little bit of fat in there. I don't like meat too lean. Got a little bit of fat. That's what puts the flavor in. See, that's what you guys need. Y'all young guys, y'all got to get y'all's work ethics right to start with. Then you got to know how to cook. You got to know how to work. You got to know how to provide. That's how you find a good woman.
I don't know how to cook at all.
You being single, if it was me, I would definitely know how to cook. Yeah. Oh, this is a must right here. We got to get these. Let me show you. Man, it might be out of them. See, look at my drawers. That's just from me. That's from me cooking at the house. You don't put on as much weight if you cook at the house, I'm telling you. One, you won't eat such a big meal because you're not sitting down in a restaurant, and then you just kind of eat what you want and put it in the fridge. Man, they don't have none of my little deals I usually get. Gone. Right there's a shelf. I bought it. They got like little apple cakes things. They had some cherry ones too. They're pretty good. And again, just make sure we don't tell nobody that I know where everything is in the store.
Just between you and me, and
that's right. We're not
no one else.
We're not gonna tell nobody. My wife, she goes grocery shopping, but not as often as she should. I think she's quit on me, but she's been cooking for years. I only really started cooking in the house the last couple of years. My wife always cooked dinners. And she used to make my lunch whenever I went to work. She used to make me my sandwiches, pack my lunch. I just don't really like eating out in restaurants. I mean, it's not that I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like it. That's really the truth. I really don't like it. I don't like having to go sit down, order food, knowing they're slopping some shit up back there. Don't know if it's really fresh food. You know, you don't know who's back there cooking it, and then you have to sit there and wait and all that. It's waiting the fucking line, man. I don't like doing all this shit. I just go home, throw me some shit, gotta cook me up some shit in my own house. I'm comfortable. Let it rip. I think we got all we need. I probably put a little dash of red wine in it, and I got all the seasoning I need at the house. And this right here, well, of course I got me some little treats, but whatever this costs right here, this will feed probably 8 people, no problem. Just think, we spent $59.83. I know for sure I'll feed at least 8 people off that. No bullshit. 8 people, $60. Where can you go? And just think how expensive food is. Food's expensive today, man. You go to the grocery store, I mean, shit's expensive. I ain't even got 2 things of cranberry drink that I don't need. I got me some little snacks that I don't need. So really, I probably spent about $45 max. So, how much of it? Where can you go and feed 8 people for $45?
Nowhere.
You know what I'm saying? See, man, I work hard for my money. Y'all little young jits, y'all go out all the time eating out, man. My money come too hard. I done spent many years down in the trenches trying to earn that dollar. So yeah, I try to spend my money wisely, because it ain't always a good day. You know what I mean? It'll be good when we cook it up tonight, though. What's up, guys? Well, gotta get me a glass of prune juice before I get started. A lot of people don't like drinking prune juice. I do. I like it. Good for you. We're gonna get cooking up a little bit of basically like just American goulash. That's all it is. Got a little noodles in it. Got a little hamburger meat in it. A little bit of seasoning. A lot of vegetables. We'll whip us up something and see how it tastes. Man, I might have to save my hamburger meat for another cook, because I got some other hamburger meat that I was gonna go make hamburgers the other day for everybody, but everybody decided they wanted to go out, and I was gonna cook lunch. I think I'm gonna use this hamburger meat though, because it's gonna end up going bad because nobody want to eat. So I think I'm gonna use this stuff here, because it's an 80-22. Yeah, 20% lean. Yeah, so this is 80-22. I think I'm gonna burn this meat up first. I don't know how much is in there. Gotta put on my glasses so I can see what I'm doing here. So this is like 3 pounds of meat, which is really more than I need. 1.33 pounds. We'll go ahead, we're gonna chop all that up. We're gonna use that hamburger meat right there. That way, I might cook me some chili later on. I got me some, check this out. I've been saving this right here. I got me some killer sauce that I made up. When I made some spaghetti sauce not too long ago. I can just change a few things in that right there, let it thaw out, change a few things, and make that my chili sauce. Make me some noodles, throw me a little more hamburger meat in there. Be golden. Let's see what we got to work with down here. Look at this right here. Oh yeah. See, I get excited about stuff to cook with. I do. All that shit Justin got going on, them race cars and all that shit's too much work, man. Me, I like stuff to cook with. Mama gets mad. She don't like it. But I mean, let's be honest with you. Every woman should have a man that can cook. My wife complains about it. She says I make too much of a mess, which I'm not gonna lie. I do make a little bit of a mess. Babe, do you like it when I cook?
No.
See? Told you. Why not?
Because you make a fucking mess.
Why's that? See? Just not appreciated, man. You know, that's how I feel.
Yeah.
I don't know if that thing's big or not. Hey, look at that pot right there. You think it's bigger than that pot laying on?
What, this one right here?
Yeah.
Bigger than this, I'd reckon, yeah. Looks like it. They're different shapes though.
That one there you can cook in the lid of, but I guess this pot bigger. I think I can get some shit cooked up with that. Sure it said
It says 7 quart on it.
7 quart. I think that thing there is only a 5 quart. I think. But I swear that thing don't look, yeah. That one's a lot taller.
Mm-hmm.
I think. It's also longer. So it's a little taller. It's about 1 inch taller and longer. So yeah, this is a 5 quart. I run out of room in this thing sometimes. Got a little big one. Them Dutch ovens, man, them the way to go. You gotta have them Dutch ovens. So what I normally do is I take, I get my meat going, start browning that meat up, get some seasoning in that guy. And then after that, I start putting in all my vegetables. And then I'll put in my sauces and let it just cook for a while. And then eventually I'll just put my noodles in it, let it rip. I got a big cast iron pan. I'm gonna take it on the road when we go to the races. I got some burners. I'll show them to you in a minute. Yeah, I got me I forget what I bought. I bought a couple things. Spent like $300. I get bitched at all the time by my old lady. She bitch all the time, but you know, really, that's all I really buy. Stuff to cook with. I ain't gonna lie. But let's come out here and see what I got. I know I got a big double burner. Oh, yeah. So I do have something special out here. So in here, I think that's my double burner right there. I'm almost sure it is. And then, I'm not sure what this is. I got my name, it's got my name. Every man should have a pocket knife. You wanna know why you're supposed to have a pocket knife?
Why's that?
Because in case too many motherfuckers get on you, take about that much of that blade and just stick it right in them and yoke them to get up off you. These are shop towels for the shop, so I know what these are. I think that's my burner. Oh yeah. Got me a big Cajun pot. See that big boy right there? Now this one's a 18-inch. I don't know how many quart it is, but I know it's an 18-inch pot. I swear that bitch don't look very big either. Oh yeah, that's a big pot. About 8 inches deep, but it's big and long. So yeah, I'm gonna cook me up some big cooks. I'll cook me up like some ham and bean soup, chili, gumbo, jambalaya. Cook all kinds of shit in there. All right. Gotta have wood. Wood. No steel, none of that shit. You can't tear up them pots. Let me cut this pepper up a little bit. Man, these jokers have done run off with my boning knife somewhere. Somebody has. I got a couple of good knives that nobody's supposed to be touching, and I haven't seen them. Like they just fucking disappeared. And I ain't even used them, so nothing for me. Ah, there you are. See here? See all these knives in here? Ain't nobody supposed to be using these knives. These are boning knives. These are like good for skinning deer, skinning hogs. They're really good knives though. They ain't much money, but they're good knives. I got some pretty good knives back over there. I just don't use them very often. I like these old cheap knives. See, I got a cutting board, but man, I think the granite goes just as good. Just wipe it off, clean it. My wife gets mad when I do it, but I think it's good. Gotta have peppers, man. You smell them peppers already? Gotta have peppers. Good. I love having peppers in my stuff. You just gotta cook them down. Get that pot going. Put a little olive oil in this guy. Get some shit brewing here in a minute. And I might have took out too much heavy meat. That's some Angus beef meat. I don't know if I'm cooking the last two. That meat I put in there was Angus beef meat. So it'd be a little bit better meat than what that ground chuck I got. Probably a little overkill for what I'm doing, but I needed to use it. You know the best seasonings we put in this stuff?
What's that?
SPG, salt, pepper, garlic. Dump you a bunch of garlic in there. Salt and pepper, mix it all up, blend it together, you're good to go. About all you need for seasoning. I mean, I don't use a whole lot of different seasonings to be honest with you. I just salt, pepper, garlic, can't go wrong with it. Steaks, brisket, pork butt. Every now and then I'll use a different kind of, I'll use some rub on something, but for the most part, SPG. You smell that garlic in there already? It smells good, don't it? Now I'll get this stuff cooked down about halfway, and then I'll go ahead and start throwing my veggies in there, start caramelizing all that stuff. Where's Justin at?
I think he went back out to the shop.
Alright.
They got a lot of merch orders to get through.
Man, yeah, y'all been sending a lot of merch out here lately, ain't you?
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Got like 200 orders over the weekend, I think you said.
That's good. How's his OnlyFans doing?
I have no idea.
You're not subscribed to it?
I'm not, and I don't film for it, so.
You don't have to do no filming for the OnlyFans?
No, I'd have to get a significant pay bump to be persuaded to do that.
Justin's not too shy though. I mean, he'll let you be a part of it. Maybe you can shoot a couple scenes of your own.
I am too shy, so I'm gonna stay away from it.
we're gonna put us a little bump of red wine, a little bump of, gotta have that W sauce. Gotta watch the red wine now. Red wine gets a little strong. We don't put that much in it. We're gonna put about a half teaspoon. This, we're gonna put about 2 teaspoons. Maybe a little more.
Already smelling good.
Oh, dude, this shit'll be off the chain. Justin and them, they want to go eat all that bullshit from the restaurant. This shit ain't shit. Now, one thing you got to do when you cook with stuff like this, in my opinion, there's all kinds of ways to cook it, and I'm not even really that good of a cook. I just know how I like it. Is those your chopped tomatoes? You don't put them in last. Some people put them things in early, and they get all mushy. You don't want, tomatoes shouldn't be mushy. They should be able to have a little texture in them, to me. So they'll be like the last thing I throw in the pot. Just get them hot for like 15 minutes. Now the hamburger ain't really done, but that's all right. Maybe a little more. That and a little bit of prune juice, cranberry juice, whatever they call it. Shit's good, I know that. Once them veggies start sauteing down, we'll go ahead and load some sauce up this guy. Man, these little meals right here, these quick, easy meals, these kind of meals I like. These are meals that you can just throw together in a couple hours. Look at this guy. This guy don't even know how to cook nothing. I'm hungry.
I just made badass chicken and rice.
Man, dude, stop. Hey, Slinky knows how to cook. He used to be a cook. No bullshit.
Stop.
Slinky, he did. He used to cook at a restaurant. Did you not? Your uncle's restaurant,
Yeah,
buddy?
I cooked there for 6 years.
Yeah.
Slinky ain't cooking shit.
Bullshit. Slinky knows how to cook.
I see the cleaning up part is the part that I don't want to do, so I never cook.
They said you don't know how to
Like,
sharpen your
if
knife.
we go, yeah, it's just this is sweet. No, I got a grill stone there. If we go to the race, what you gonna cook?
Whatever you want.
What can you make? Let's start off with that.
See, I'm not gonna go on a grill though.
What are you gonna cook on? The ground?
Flat top. Good for stone.
Yeah, it's buried in my gun case somewhere.
I cook the hell out of some breakfast though.
What, man? What are you cooking?
I'll cook some bacon, ham, eggs. So I'll make an omelet. I'll make some Gordon Ramsay type eggs too.
Oh,
Going in the pot. See how that pot's filling up already, man? That's what I have a problem. I don't think I buy a lot of shit. But man, fucking I run out of room to cook with. I hate that. No, we don't want to know what Slinky does with a banana.
See, you lost me with the honey. You lost me with the honey.
I didn't lose you, Slink.
You lost me with the
I
honey.
got you right where I want you. All you
Honey
need,
on ramen.
you need honey and some dude. You ain't ever ate it like this? Don't knock it till you try
What the
it.
hell are you doing?
I'm telling you,
Hell out
don't
of it right now.
Oh, no.
Knock the hell out of it right now.
knock it till you try it.
He only eats shit like that because he doesn't know how to cook.
My shit tastes just as good as that fucking bowl over there.
Nah, ain't no way.
And it all makes a turd.
Duke's honey and ramen.
Hey, see what we got going on here? So you see how she's nice and loose? Well, that's what I'm gonna cook my shells in. Instead of, I cook them in my sauce. Instead of cooking them in the, and boil them in water, I cook them in here. And then this little girl start tightening up, and then I'll throw a little packet of cheese in here. stuff will be off the chain.
Yeah, it's sweet with
You know what
no.
else is loose? You know what else is loose?
What?
Uncle Mike last night.
What did he say?
Well, that's about all we got right now, man. We're just gonna let this sauce cook down. It was
So
2,
what's
3.
in it?
Yeah, just got, you know, peppers, onions, hamburger, tomato sauce, a little bit of beef broth in it, some Worcestershire sauce, a little bit of red wine, and then just some salt, pepper, garlic.
That sounds good.
Could put a little Italian seasoning in, probably tastes a little better. That's gonna be good.
What? It's just a little dab. You don't put a lot in there, just a little dab.
It's the Dukes though. That's the real man.
I'm telling you, man.
What do you make?
You cannot do it until you knock it. Then you mix that shit in there. You'll never eat ramen noodles again unless you eat it this way.
Why don't you put an egg in there?
I thought about doing that too. And then if you want to top it off, like you just gotta do
My
it,
mom did that before.
you get that hot sauce. I'm telling you, man, you gotta try it. I'd let you try this. This is my serving, so.
See, the good thing about using the Dutch ovens, they're like cast iron. They retain the heat. You can put that guy on low, and that thing's getting it. I wish I had a gas stove in here instead of that electric stove. I hate that.
Dude, we would blow up the house.
No, the gas stove, boy, you can put some heat on some shit there. I probably should have put them other 2 hamburger patties in here, man. To be honest with you. That's all right though. It's got enough meat. Well, that's all I got, Tyler. I mean, basically, we're gonna let that thing cook down for about an hour. I mean, Scott. And then we're gonna throw some. I was thinking about telling Tyler when dinner was gonna be ready. And then we're going to just put our noodles in, man. Rip some noodles up in there. Put a little cheese in that thing.
You got
That's
water,
it.
you're good.
Should be ready to go. All right, guys, we're getting down to the last piece. We're gonna let this stuff boil for about an hour and a half. Now we're gonna put some noodles in here. We're gonna put our tomatoes in there. A little bit of cheese. We're gonna finish this guy off. Look at that thing, it's filling up fast. Told you, man, this thing feed probably 8 to 10 people easily. Skylar, you about to eat some good, homegrown American goulash.
I'm looking forward to it.
A lot of people don't put no the tomato sauce in it, but I like the tomato sauce in it. So, like I said, man, you can cook it however you want to cook it. Now what's going to happen is once all these noodles expand, they're going to dry it up, and that'll be so. I might have to add a little more. You can add water or add beef broth, but get it a little bit more juicy. We'll let that run for about 15 minutes, and we'll look at it. So we'll have to go to Plan B a little bit. I don't think I got enough noodles in there with that big pot of sauce, so we're going to boil up some noodles real quick. Throw them in the pot. Make sure we got enough noodles. Put a little salt in there. So I gotta do this with my wife ain't around. She don't have to. And put a little olive oil in. You know what that does for that?
No.
Keeps the noodles from sticking.
Why don't she like it?
She don't like change. My wife only cooks the way her mom taught her to cook. That's it. Don't get me wrong. Her mom cooked good. Some of that shit needs to improve.
It looks good.
Yeah, it just needs a little more noodles. We'll get that boiling real quick. Just luckily I had another box of noodles in the cabinet. What you doing, Belle? You want something to eat, baby girl? Huh? You want something to eat? That's my little bulldog right there.
That's my little bulldog. Yeah, he love her. Yeah, he do. He love her food.
She said, I'm not fat, I'm just fluffy. Gonna put a little cheese up in that guy. Look at all that goodness. Tell you right now. This shit's gonna be good, Tyler. I keep trying to call you Tyler. Skylar.
I mean, you have had a kid for 20 some odd years named Tyler, so.
Alright. Y'all's names are too close. I think I'm gonna put no more cheese in that. I think I'm gonna leave it right there. I don't want it too cheesy. You know what? I think we're gonna put the rest of the cheese. More is better. That's what my wife always tries to tell me. More is better. I try to tell her I can't give her no more. That's all I got. Yeah, I think we just added some noodles to this guy, so a little more noodles. She's gonna be ready to rip. Get that salt, a little bit of olive oil stirred around there, keep them from sticking. Get this bad boy to a boil. I bring mine to a boil, like I bring my water to a boil, rolling boil, and then I'll bring this back up to a boil, and then I'll just cut it off, put it on simmer, and let it rip. About 15-20 minutes should be good to go. Add a little more noodles. I went ahead and boiled these noodles just so I could get them on. That way I can go ahead and eat. Just seemed like she needed some more noodles. Seemed like it was the right thing to do. This pot of food turned out to be a pretty big pot of food. What did I say I spent? I spent $59 this morning, but I really only spent probably about $45. Got a bigger pot of food and spent $45. How can you go wrong with that? That's how it's supposed to look. Now she got some noodles in it. I don't think I'll put the rest of them in. Got plenty of noodles in there now. Mama's gonna come home, tell me everything I did wrong. What she does. Everything I'm not supposed to cook it. Like I said, she got her way of cooking. I got my way of cooking. My way takes a little bit longer, but I think it's worth it. I think when you let that sauce cook before you start adding everything in, it's much better that way, in my opinion. Well, Skylar, I think that's it. I think it's time to eat. Hell yeah. Should have gotten some bread. Just some good old American goulash. I'll let you know in a minute. A little hot. That's pretty good goulash. Ain't mad about it. Go get your bowl, see what it's like. Alright guys, well, that's all I got. I finished my bowl. It was pretty good. Just a pot of old American goulash. I think Slink down there hitting a little bit of it right now.
Hey man, this stuff is good.
Your face is
How much yours got left?
It's about like quarter
Oh yeah.
bowl.
Yeah. Yeah. Good, quick, easy meal. I like to eat here. Now I ain't got to worry about the wife telling me at like 6 o'clock at night where we're going to eat dinner at. All right, so till next time, man. That's a little quick cook up we did. Get us a little dinner in the house. I love eating in the house. I don't like eating out in restaurants. Peace out.